Hi everyone. So this is the demo video for the Google Sheet add-on called Promptlab. So basically what Promptlab does is it allows users to interact with LLMs from within the Google Sheet. So the idea is that users can leverage the amazing UI of Google Sheets and also do processing by using the capabilities provided by LLMs. So let me just show you how this works. So this is just a template that I've created. It's a new sheet. Now let me load the control panel. So the moment the user loads the control panel for the add-on, it requests for authorization. So let's give the 3 auths which have already been approved by Google. So once the authorization is done, you see it says API key is not configured, and you can see a setup guide. So the setup guide asks the user to first sign up and get the API key, and to sign up the user has to go here. So let's get your API key. For now, let's use this email to sign up, and if you see the moment the user signs up, they get this API key. So let's copy this API key, configure it here and save. So it says that the API key has been saved successfully. So let's just reload this sheet once and show the control panel. Now you can see it says that the API key is configured. You can see this sidebar also shows what are the different functions that are available thanks to this add-on. So the first one is called test prompt. So basically this is the function through which you can send the text to LLM and it returns the response. So let me show you that in action. So let's go to test prompt. So right now in this sheet we are basically trying to compare what is going to be the output for different models for same input. So this is my prompt and this is the query and this is the model. So let's wait for the LLM. Here you go. So if you see, this is GPT-4o mini models, the response for this prompt and this input. Now if a user wants to see what would be the response for other models for same prompt and input, all they have to do is just copy this formula. So there you go. As you can see, the user can now easily see what is the output for different models for the same prompt and input, and that is the idea, right? So because of the Google Sheets UI, a user can very easily figure out which model is giving them the best response. Now apart from the response from LLM, another thing that is important for users is to know what would be the cost for using that model. So for that we have built another function called LLM cost. So this is how user can use it. So LLM cost, you select the input because this is what is the input that will typically send to the LLM. You will also select what the output of the LLM is going to look like. So basically this will help the add-on estimate the amount of tokens, and then you select the model. And so there you go. So basically this gives you the cost per million such requests. So GPT-4o mini is going to cost you $27. Let's see what other models are going to cost you. So there you go. So basically the idea is that by presenting this information in a tabular format, the user can very easily figure out which model's response is good and how much they will cost. So then user can take a call on which model they want to go use for. This is like a template that I've already created, but a user can just simply, let's say you want to start afresh, it's a blank template, so you can just write whatever input here. Who is the president of France, and then you can say test prompt. This is the input you want to send. You can select one of these models. Let's select 4o mini. There you go. You can see the model has returned the response. So this is how you can use this add-on. The other thing that this add-on lets you do is because you get an API key, that API key also entitles you to a certain usage. So basically for that, what we have done is we built this formula called limit. So limit basically tells the user what is their lifetime usage limit for the given model. So we copy paste this formula here, just refresh it, and then model, and now we copy paste this here. So this tells you that for all models except GPT-4o, you can use it, you can do 200 calls in this Google Sheet, and then we also have this formula called usage and model. So this tells you how much you've actually used so far. So as you can see, this user has barely used any of these models, so they can keep comfortably using these models, and the moment their lifetime usage exceeds their limit, they get an error here that your usage has exceeded. So this is what the add-on does at this point of time. Let me know if you have any other questions.